And it's Atlanta to start out. Look at Cleveland's starting group. At the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5 spot. Okongwu. Jared Allen grabs the miss. And here's Strus for 3. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
Young looking it over. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Gay. Oh, good on the triple. Young against Strus. Here's Mobley. He gets it in there.
Man, that is a big-time tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
A slow start for Atlanta in this one. It's a 5-point game. Riza in the corner. Young outside. Pass to Riza. 6 on the shot clock. And it's good, 2 points.
That's a great sign for Riza, proving he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
Garland, the pass to Strus. Mobley with it, the 3. Gay with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Break since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021. The Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
The first one falls. And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 47 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
Now, here's Garland. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Mitchell kicks to Allen. Mobley dishes to Garland. Loads it up there for Mobley.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Here's Riza. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Back to Mobley. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. It's Young on the wing. From downtown. Sinks the 3-pointer.
And that corner 3 isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
Mitchell outside to halt the run, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Riza. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Hawks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And he gets it to go. Young's got 5.
And on the drive, Young can be so sudden. The defense barely gets a chance to react.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Now, here's Garland. hasn't made one yet. On the wing, Mitchell. There's the three. Gay with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. You gotta love his hustle, giving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Here's Garland, following the bucket by the Hawks. Mobley finds Garland. Now Strus, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
It's Young on the wing, defended by Strus. Count it. And that's now 6 points for Onyeka Okongwu.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Mobley the pass to Mitchell. To stop the run. Rebound by the Hawks.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Pass to Okongwu. Now, here is Young. And he's going up for the alley-oop. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Here's Young, guarded by Garland. At the teardrop, it's stolen by Strus. Here's Allen, and dunks it right on top of Trae Young. Wow!
Jared Allen putting on a show. Get out of his way, folks. It's coming down on your head.
And last season, Max Strus hit that ridiculous 59-footer. Remember that, Doris? That was to beat the Mavericks.
How could we forget that shot, Kevin? It was the second longest game-winning buzzer beater in league history. And what gets overlooked, Strus was 5 for 5 from deep in the last few minutes of that game.
Possessing good size and impressive versatility. The rookie, we should say, looking comfortable operating inside.
Mitchell. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Here's Young. He's got 5. Back to Okongwu. 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. It's an 8-point differential. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Allen dishes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down hard.
Oh, my goodness. Evan Mobley using just about all of that 40-inch vertical.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Fans checked in for Atlanta. And Cleveland also making a change. Hunter's checked in for Max Strus. The Hawks leading by 6. Daniel from outside. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. In front of mine tonight, Jared Allen, the outstanding center. They were telling me how Allen does so much out there, particularly on defense. They said Jared is an incredible rim protector, and when he's on the floor, they'll avoid driving the paint. Jared Allen looming large down low, guys.
Thank you, David. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Mitchell with it, and Young picks him up defensively.
I'll tell you, at times, guarding Donovan Mitchell has got to feel overwhelming defensively. When he starts to go with the floater, look out.
Now, here is Young. He has 5. Okongwu with a screen on Garland. The shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
15 seconds.
Here's Garland, picks one up. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hawks?
15 seconds.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
The Hawks leading by 9. Daniels with it. Pass to Young. Here's Gay. 6 to shoot. With a floater. Shot's good from Young. Young's got 9.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Young. 9 points in the game so far. Mitchell outside. Pass to Garland. Wound up there for Allen. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, my goodness, Jared Allen catch a body on the way to the cup.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Young outside. Now, man. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
His first.
Hey, Doris, how about Terrence Mann starting on a loaded Clippers team?
Think about this, Kevin. You're joined in the starting lineup by 3 future Hall of Famers in Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, and James Harden. And what I love about Terrence, he didn't look out of place. Gives you some sense of how capable this young man is fitting in around great players.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Dean Wade, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Okoro comes in for Mitchell. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Now here's Mobley. Puts it up from 12, and again it's Cleveland.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
The Hawks leading by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now, man. Niang in the corner. Here's Ricochet, covered by Hunter. Shoots from the line. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Jerome passes to Wade. Here's Jerome. In the corner, it's Hunter. No good from outside. The Hawks shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They're sticking to the campaign. The offensive rebound, and it's Isaac Okoro with the foul.
Isaac Okoro.
That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Substitution for your Hawks. Marlon Vicrici.
Here's LeVert. No scoring in this one. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And that one's good. Hunter. Now just a 3-point Hawks lead.
Solid in transition. Hunter's eyes light up when he gets a chance to finish one of those off.
Here's Krejci. And here's LeVert. Just 5 to shoot. A step back shot here. Good work there as it goes. And the Hawks lead by 5.
LeVert is very skilled. This guy is a capable scorer who will let it fly if you give him room.
Rob. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Wade with it, working on Niang. Here's Jerome. Here's Okoro. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Hawks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. Right back after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Wade out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Mobley. Then it's Okoro. And it's Jerome in at the point guard. Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
The ease with which the game comes to Evan Mobley. My goodness, it's fun watching this guy play above. Of the rim.
The Hawks leading by 3. Here's Krejci. Still scoreless. Niang passes to Krejci. Here's Hunter into the lane. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Here's LeVert, covered by Okoro. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Max Strus is checked in for Dean Wade.
In for the Cavaliers, number 1, Max Strus.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Now, here's Hunter.
Hawks now, Vic Krejci. His first, team's first.
With it. Pass to Strus. Clock at 6. Hunter kicks to Mobley. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Hawks leading. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Reza Shea in the corner. That's good. That's LeVert with the assist. And it's 9 points for Reza Shea.
He's got a nose for the bucket. Reza Shea ready to go once he got it.
Mobley finds Strus. Back to Mobley. Unable to get that one. The Hawks leading by 4. Niang passes to Barlow. The drive by Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Boy, you see the strides of Evan Mobley. This guy puts it on the deck and gets to the basket.
Here's Ricochet, defended by Strus. Out to the right wing. Now Ricochet. 9 points in the game so far. 5 on the clock. There's LeVert. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Isaac Okoro.
This guy doesn't mind absorbing contact at all if it means a trip to the free throw line. Caris LeVert will find his points any way you want.
And the free throw drops for LeVert. And eventually every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or 2 against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully by that point it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Here's Barlow, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
The Hawks leading by 3, and it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Hawks making a switch here. Man's checked in, and the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Jared Allen's checked in for Mobley. Dean Wade comes in for Hunter. Mitchell, he's checked in for Okoro. And it's Garland in for Ty Jerome. Here's Krejci, still yet to score. It's LeVert on the wing, covered by Mitchell. Man passes to Niang. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Niang's got his first basket.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Out to Wade. Allen passes to Garland. Fires the 3. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Garland's got himself on the board with 3 there.
So aggressive at the arc. Darius Garland never shy about letting it fly.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And the Hawks lead by 4.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Got loose. On the wing, Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
This is what Donovan Mitchell is looking for. He wants to seek out body contact and get the hoop in the harm.
And the Hawks making a change here. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the game. Doris, one of the more relentless players in the NBA, Donovan Mitchell.
Kevin, what I love about him is he loves the lead role. He feels very comfortable carrying tremendous responsibility on the offensive end. Donovan, one of the more confident players you'll meet. He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game, for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Here's Niang. Back to LeVert. Pass to Young. 3-pointer. Here's Gay. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Garland against Young. Mitchell outside. Allen with it. From 13. Wade passes to Mitchell for the three. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
The Spider is attacking right now. Very few guys can score it as quickly or as easily.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Here we go,
Hawks making a change here. Arlo's checked in. And then for Cleveland, Evan Mobley's checked in for Jared Allen. And Hunter subbed in for Wade. LeVert with it. He's picked up by Mobley. And stolen by Hunter. It's 2-on-1. Mitchell passes to Strus. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Now it's a 7-point Cleveland lead. And here's Young. He's got 9. Trying to end the drought. The layup missed.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Here's LeVert. 5 points in the game. Young's shot is off. Hunter finds Strus. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Hawks trail by 9. Young outside. There's the pick. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Here's Garland picks one up. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21. That was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
That's good from Young.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. Young's teammates love to see him at the stripe.
And so Young nails them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Garland, the pass to Hunter. Pass to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. When Donovan Mitchell is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
One of the things about Donovan Mitchell's game that I love is he's got elite athleticism. There is speed, there's burst, and there's physical strength. This guy is very capable offensively.
They grab their own miss. Here's Barlow. Yep, it counts. Barlow's got his second bucket. Cavaliers on offense. They're on an 18-6 run. Bounce pass from Garland. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 9 points. There's the pick. Out left to the wing. Here's Gay. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Got a piece of it. Here's Barlow, covered by Hunter. Barlow's shot is good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Jerome comes in for Garland. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 18. Drops in the tray. Mitchell's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Cavs.
From three-point range, Donovan Mitchell attacks with reckless abandon. He'll just keep firing, folks.
Young dishes to Okongwu. Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Young against Mitchell. He takes it in. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 5 rebounds tonight. Reza Shea in the corner. Sinks the triple. Reza Shea's got 6 here in this quarter.
Such a nice stroke for a rookie. Ricochet looking like a polished shooter already.
2 minutes remaining.
Hunter the pass to Jerome. Allen inside the three-point line. Rebound Atlanta. Shea's got 6 rebounds in the game. Young with the ball. He's got 11. On the high post, Jared Allen grabs the miss.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Strus's shot is good.
And he's not going to miss those very often, even from deep. But he has to close out a little stronger on him.
Now, here is Young. 1:11 left in the first half. That's a floater go. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And then Allen slams it in.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's Young. Jared Allen making his last shot. Okongwu. The kick out to Young. Pass to Gay. Shot clock at 6. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
Assist goes to
36 seconds left to play here in the half. Reza Shea with the steal. Oh, here we go with Okongwu and nobody back.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
assistance by Dyson.
On the wing. Pass to Jerome. Off target from three-point range. The Hawks trail by 7. And he drives in. Here's Reza Shea. Count that one. 14 points for Reza Shea.
And Reza Shea is having himself a game. Everything is coming together for the young fella.
Hunter, the 3, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Cleveland. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. And a chance. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but we'll be right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Trae Young is out there with Daniels. Then there's Reza Shea. Then it's Okongwu. And Gay is in at the 4-man position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Yes, that goes in. Young's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Hawks.
Crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around. the contact. And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Rizashea. Back to Okongwu. Pass to Young. Another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And this guy can light up the night with his scoring. Hard for the defense to contain Young.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
And Rizashea. The bucket on the assist by Okongwu. 16 points for Rizashea. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan. 90 seconds now into the second half. Allen finds Garland. Allen outside. Mitchell outside. 6 on the shot clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
We know this about Donovan Mitchell. This guy shows no fear, even inside. Draws the foul there.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
Young passes to Daniels. It's good. Now it's a 3-point Hawks lead.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
There's Garland. It's Strus on the wing. Pass to Mobley. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Connects from 3-point range. Mitchell's got it all tied up now for Cleveland.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Young against Strus. And Young kicks to Okongwu. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it, because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Strus against Young. Now, here's Okongwu. Defense is right there. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
The Cavaliers have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Mobley kicks to Garland. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's Okongwu.
And this kid, Rizashea, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Garland dishes to Mitchell. Goes up the baseline, and he drops that one in. Mitchell's got 26.
See, what a good feel for what the defense is conceding. Donovan Mitchell very willing to get to that mid-range jumper.
And Rizashea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch, at his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
The 3 from Garland. Offensive rebound. Pass to Strus. And here is Mitchell. The wide open look here for Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. Young against Strus. Nice move. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Garland, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Garland's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, this is a combination of speed and quickness. Darius Garland knows how to drive the basketball.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. That's the latest, David. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to
The play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
the action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
They set the pick. Young pass to Okongwu. No good again that time. The Cavaliers leading by 4, and now it's Allen. Running. He can go all the way.
This guy does such an incredible job getting up and down the floor. Jared Allen's athleticism makes him a force in transition.
Atlanta's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Young outside, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And such a clever shooter. He makes sure to get himself a foul while putting up the shot.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Cleveland.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
And he knocks down the first one. LeVert's checked in for Daniels. Hunter's checked in for the Cavaliers. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And Okongwu slams it in.
That's what we call a powered finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
For 3, Hunter. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu has now got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Young outside. They get the rebound. Okongwu kicks to LeVert. Pass to Gay. He's looking for Hunter and finds him. Fast break, here they come. Mitchell dishes to Hunter, and he gets the bucket. Hunter's got 8.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
Okongwu finds Young. LeVert against Mitchell. There's the triple. And it's LeVert missing. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Right side, Garland. LeVert against Mitchell. Fires the 3. And it's Rizichet with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 5. Driving to the basket. Young outside. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Hunter. Young with the steal. From deep three-point land. Rebound, Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Garland the pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. The Cavaliers again can't hit. For Atlanta, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Hunter with it. He's picked up by Shea. Here's Mitchell, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Trae Young.
This is Donovan Mitchell in his toolbox, right? Uses the shot fake, gets that defender to bite. Nicely done.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting 2.
No good on that.
And as many times as we've seen him at the free throw line tonight, I think by now we know what's going to happen.
Atlanta making a switch here. Here's LeVert. He has 5. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. LeVert's got 8 points.
That's just a feel that you have in the pick and roll game. Really good understanding of how to break the defense down by Karras.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Poked away. Mann with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Mann passes to Krejci. Here's Mitchell. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Mitchell. 14 points for Evan Mobley.
Good to see Mitchell distributing the basketball, guys. You want him to find his guys and establish some chemistry.
Mobley dishes to Garland. Back to Mobley. Pass to Mitchell. Now Garland. Here's Krejci, guarded by Garland. Krejci passes to Okongwu. Now here's LeVert. 6 to shoot. From 6 away. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Okongwu.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, Wade, he's checked in for Allen. Okoro comes in for Mitchell, and it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. In the corner, it's Hunter. Good on the three-point shot. Hunter's got 11 points.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Now here's LeVert, covered by Okoro. Inside, and stolen by Mobley. It's stolen. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Oh, can't get it. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boy.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Jerome passes to Wade. Here's Jerome. And good that time. Jerome's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Wade against LeVert. It's intercepted. Hunter on the wing, defended by Mann. And that one's good, Hunter. The Hawks trail by 8. Now LeVert. He's got 8. Mobley with the block.
That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
Here's Jerome. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And here is Hunter. Shoots over Mann. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Cleveland with a 6. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Cleveland, Max Strus is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Garland. Then there's Wade. And it's Jerome in at the 2. Here's Krejci. Hits it from three-point range. Krejci's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Hawks.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical junction. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To tie it up. And it's Wade with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Garland kicks to Hunter. Pocket 6. Pass to Strus. Cleveland the rebound. Popped up there for Wade. The shot, no good.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Here's Barlow, covered by Hunter. Barlow passes to Mann. Shoots. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They've held a 12-point lead early. Garland finds Strus. Here's Hunter. And here's Garland for 3. It's no good. He's now 4 of 9 from the field. Pass to Barlow. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. He's looking for Hunter and finds him. And the call will be against George Niang. That is his first foul of the game.
Team first.
Here's Jerome. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Hawks trail by 3. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Krejci passes to LeVert. Atlanta again missing. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Wade kicks to Hunter. Garland against LeVert. Shot clock at 5. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
The willingness to power through contact. Darius Garland proving once again just how tough he is.
GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
And that one drops.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Garland dishes to Wade. Wade sets the pick for Garland. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Trae Young, he's checked in for Atlanta. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Allen's checked in. Young inside. Defended by Strus. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Bounce pass from Garland. Niang passes to Barlow. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Hunter on the wing. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Wow, showing the ability to create for himself and others. Darius Garland, good court awareness.
The Hawks trail by 4. Young outside. And he uses the glass on the lane. Young's got 10 points here in the second half.
And the beat not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Strus with it, and Young picks him up defensively.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
LeVert the pass to Mann. Shoots over Garland. Mann can't hit.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Allen kicks to Hunter. Lets it go with a 3. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in. Allen's got 3 assists in the game. Niang in the corner. Pass to Barlow. And here's LeVert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here's Garland picks one up.
Caris LeVert. 2 shots.
And the free throw drops for LeVert. So it's both teams making substitutions here. LeVert hits both of them. Now here's Garland. Mobley a screen on Young. Strus in the corner. Another 3 for Cleveland.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Young with the ball. Pass to Okongwu. Stolen by Garland. 3 on 3. Mobley finds Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Now here's Garland. Shot clock at 5. And there's the call on Reason. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Daniels, he's checked in for the Hawks. Mitchell wide open. No good on the quick 3.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Okongwu against Mitchell. Stolen by Garland. Here's Allen. And Allen with the shot. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
Now, Reza Shea. Okongwu with a screen on Garland. Here's Reza Shea, defended by Strus. Young is double. 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. To the inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
Just great anticipation by Young. He just sees the play developing, knows exactly where he wants to go with the ball.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And it's off from three-point range. The Hawks trail by 8. Pass to Okongwu. From the arc. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 11 rebounds in the game. For 3, Mitchell hits the three-point bomb. Mitchell's got 32 points.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. And here is Mitchell. Allen dishes to Garland. Mobley the pass to Strus. Mitchell outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Hawks have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Strus against Young. Down low. And Reza Shea. The bucket on the assist by Young. Young's got his 7th assist in the game. Garland the pass to Mobley. Mitchell outside. Strus in the corner. Back to Mitchell. Over Daniels. And again, it's Cleveland.
That's exactly where Donovan Mitchell wants to be. This guy knows how to finish strong inside.
Here's Young. Okongwu with a screen on Strus. Young's shot is off.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Garland the pass to Allen. Mobley outside. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Daniels. Fires for 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Gay's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Allen kicks to Mitchell. A kick out to Mobley. Pass to Garland. Mobley a screen on Young. Mitchell in the corner. And here's Strus for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Cavaliers.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
And you know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Donovan Mitchell.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Cavaliers shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Pass to Garland. Driving the lane. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shoots the three. Okongwu grabs the board.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with the fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
And Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. And here's Garland for three. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And we love the mental toughness that this group showed. They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.